or for some people it would be evil day to you. I am now currently visiting the natural trail of Lielie Kangari, which is a very swampy area with a few lakes, a watching tower, and well, this pathway. It's a typical swamp. Well, except there are a few swamps that are swampier than the others. But I don't know if this is the case, because I wouldn't be walking so freely around here if this was like the swampiest of the swamps. I wonder if this one is the Devil's Lake. I didn't really look at the map much, because maps sometimes bore me and I want to find something on my own. And there's also this problem with them being very imprecise. Like, I have been looking for old stones according to the map, and well, oftentimes they are not there at all. Which way to go? To the lake or to the hill of the... what do you call them in English? Something like a murderer hill, or... It's this creepy word that only people around here use. Burlaks. Burlaks is a person who, well, they basically sneak inside your house, cut your throat, and take all your belongings. Well, this one is a burlaks, but it's like a very specific meaning, like I can't even explain it. So, the lake that we've been seeing before, it's called the Great Kangaroo Lake. This is what it looks like from above. The average depth is merely 1.3 meters. And the water is very clear. I wonder what's there. It says the murderer's hill can be reached from here. We shall see. Oh, again. Look at this stump. It's like an old guardian of the lake, overlooking everything. Looks like blueberries. But to get them, I would have to step in the water, which I am not going to do. I wonder what it's like to wash in a swamp. Without soap, of course. Maybe the water has magical properties. Like one is able to withstand the greatest of dampness in the world after that for 33 hours, because 33 is most likely a magical number. I could try walking off the pathway, but what would become of my shoes? I am not prepared. I am traveling back from the area of Gauja's entrance in the sea. And Gauja is the most vicious of Latvian rivers. It takes many victims each summer, and not even in summer. So many rusulas here. Bērzlapes. Yesterday I was visiting the grave of the great poet who loved Gauja very much, Ojārs Vācietis. He wrote a lot of beautiful poetry about Gauja and the surrounding areas. He loved nature very much. Beautiful Svagns. Yes, there is a sign telling people to avoid this area, walking off the pathway, because there are places of floating soil layer. They can be overgrown with moss and still hide several meters of water. On my way here, I read some old folk tales about how Velns, or Latvian devil, which is very close to a gigantic werewolf creature, has built the hills around here. This also used to be a popular place for robbing people, robbing travelers. The robbers would hide in a cave system nearby, and they had these well done apartments underground. I don't know how true is that, but well, this is what the tale says. People would travel for weeks with horse carriages and to go to the markets in larger towns or cities. And they would have to go through this place. It looks like just like an ordinary meadow, doesn't it? Yes. So, according to the tourist information, this is a clear sign of a several meter deep puddle. I am not climbing the watchtower because, well, I have this newly found fear of heights. And I just cannot make myself do it. Well, I did 60% this time, so it's getting better, I guess. But the problem with these towers is that the stairways are transparent, and I get I get fun times with my head spinning and my blood pressure going up and down, and so I don't want to over exaggerate. I don't know where the Devil's Lake is, but maybe someday I will look for it. I also have to mention that this area would likely be called a bog. I don't know why. What is the difference between a swamp and a bog? And what is that? Some kind of red thing? Is that a mushroom? Or is that a tiny imp sitting there in the moss? Latvian imps would look more likely like these little furry creatures, because the devil or Velns is a huge werewolf. So Latvian devils would look like little wolflings. See you in another bog.